Okay. The campaign hasn't started yet, but yes, penis always. Um. Also, I finally like as I've been going through Alchemy RPG, I've learned that voice and video are compatible on Alchemy RPG, and I'm curious if like maybe in the future we want to start using that because I do actually like enjoy Alchemy because I can set up different scenes and it makes it really easy. But it'll be like we'd be stepping further away from Discord, and I don't know how that's gonna work. Their video function, I don't know how it works on its own entirely yet because it's still like there's no way for me to like pause the looping music essentially unless I have like an entire scene that's just dead noise. But that said, Alchemy is still really nice. But the more we do it on Alchemy, if we start like actually playing everything on Alchemy RPG, the easier it's gonna be just having like everything in like one space. Granted, Discord for notes and text is probably gonna be better anyways. And we'll have to make sure Starry is not constantly flooding the fucking journal chat with memes, because that's annoying. Somebody at mentioned ETAs. Oh, okay, cool. That's a Tobias. Yeah. I hated that. I looked at myself when I said that, and I was like, "Oh, that was ugly as fuck. I'm never doing that again." Oh man. So, you'll notice, Tobias, I added a link in our private chat that was, it's for Alchemy. It joins the campaign, and that way you can listen to the music as it's playing. Um, because we do have stream music now. But long story short, if you are still like because your character isn't set up on this, just because like I haven't gotten a chance to actually add your character in, because it's still kind of up in the air with a lot of stuff. If you're using D&D Beyond, I do not have a subclass built for your specific subclass. Um, but the good news is all of your features are there on the subclass. So just keep like a pen and paper with you for the like complex shit, but all you have to do is just reference the Google Docs for all your stuff. Does that make sense? I can pin it for you. It's not too far up, but I'll make sure to pin it. There's the pin button. Egg punk. Why are you egg punk? All right. You can turn that off. So, where you have party NPCs and watchers. I don't know if you can see that stuff. Right next to that technical mode and audio sounds, you can turn it way the fuck down. Yeah, yeah. Um, you should. Let me view new character level one. It's still a pain, but now that you have actually now that I see new character level one on your thing, I can actually manually modify this too. Oh, who the fuck? Boom. I don't know what the fuck I don't know what the X card is, but sure. Oh, that's so fucking cool. Okay. Yeah, no, that okay. Alchemy's actually pretty fucking lit. You do have to turn the music way the fuck down every time, but I'm glad that it's like personalized so that we don't have to worry about we don't have to worry about like the DM making music too loud for everyone or it being good for some people but too quiet for others. Yeah, like it's person like you it's set on your side, so you have the responsibility of adjusting it. But maybe it'll also help keep Starry's ADHD ass focused on the game too. I can dream. I don't know if you can. That doesn't work like that. Do you mean? Well, it doesn't. Well, you've left the game, or you've quit the game, but you still have access to the campaign. It's the same. It's gonna pull up the same shit you've already added. Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Just send me the link in to D&D Beyond on Discord, and then I can start editing shit in while we're waiting for everybody else. Yeah, just send me the character link on D&D Beyond into our campaign notes so that I can, like, our private chat, so I can just add the shit in myself. I'll be a little bit faster. Make it, just put it so that the option is select a subclass, so you don't have a subclass actually selected, and that'll help me keep everything consistent for me. Fuck. Yeah. Oh, is it not added? All your shit is on here with a bunch of extra random stuff. I don't know what the fuck half the stuff is. Yeah, no, it's on there. It added your like class features for hit dice and hit points for some fucking reason. It has all your proficiencies. The only thing you totaled your car? Like just now. What the fuck happened, Mason? Jesus Christ, Mason. Yes, I'm aware. Fuck me. You at fault? Yeah. Shit, dude. Do you need to take a while to like? Okay. Do you like a leg-sized one? Jesus Christ, dude. Are you okay? Yes, that. Welcome to the. Yes, he got into an accident, Al. Okay. Where are you right now? Do you need me to come pick you up? Okay, you're home. All right. Tobias is gonna fly down to Tennessee to kiss your boo boo. So, Arpit, the one thing your character is missing is all of your spells. Like you'll have to go in and add them manually, and you'll have to tell me what spells you don't have access to from your like spell sheet, so that I can add them in as additional content. Arpit. Okay, that's fine. Are you up? Are you up for the session today, or do you need to like take a day to relax? Uh-huh. Okay, then I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're safe. Jeez, dude. I What'd you say? Share with it. Oh, did you actually send it? Oh, that's totaled. That's what that is. I I see that the back. How the fuck did like you slam onto the ground like after I don't know getting airborne? What the fuck happened? Oh, oh, that shit took his frame out. Oh man. for anybody who gets the chance to like listen to what the fuck we're talking about, I'm not gonna show the damage of the car, but the front windshield is cracked. The the front passenger side tire is gone, and the bumper and like parts of that are just ripped to shreds. The back tire looks like it's like jammed in, which is what he means by the fucking frame, I guess. But the back passenger tire is jammed into the like underside of the car. That'd be the suspension, because the frame is pretty difficult to smash. Granted, you did crash into fucking brick, so I don't know. You kind of can't do that anymore. All right. Jeez. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you're okay. But you fucked up. Why why is it that alchemy's like proficiency marks are you have to like take away the marks that are on there? It's just weird. I do like your skill proficiency choices though. It's interesting. Okay. What's up, mama? Cats. Being a cat, just yelling. Okay. What's the actually hang on, I got you. I've just sent it asked you a question. Has to remember now. Yeah. Oh, did you get a new PC? Or are you just now getting with the program? Oh, okay. That's weird. All right. So, Sam's not going to be here. V's late as usual. And we're missing Starry. Cool. Nice. Hi. Wonderful. All right. 1 second. Okay. Just about, yeah. Oh my god. T, that's so fucking loud. You just hit your gain. Jesus. Nobody does. You just fucking scared the shit out of us. Okay. Yeah. Oh, what the fuck? Tobias, what did you do on alchemy? Because I was in the middle of editing your shit and now it's all gone. Did you remove your character? God damn it. Yes! You bastard! Well, we're starting now, so that's a thing. Oh, cool. That's nice. Then the only thing we'll have to do is worry about. That's right. Yeah, double check. Hang on. I'm gonna make sure I modify something on here because I have to change it every time. Yeah. Okay, Teely, are you there? Can you turn down your volume, please? Because I think it's your gain, but Jesus Christ, it is insanely high. Like, you just got really fucking loud. Okay. No, you're not changing. Nothing's changing. What did you what did you change? Why are you so loud all of a sudden? Oh, there, hang on, now you're really quiet. Now you're really quiet. A little higher. That's better. A little more. That's a little lower, little lower. Like find the happy medium. I think so. Yeah, it's working now. Yeah. It makes a big difference. Yeah, maybe just a little more. Okay, that's better. Yeah. Okay, then yes, sure. Especially yours, apparently. Jeez. Okay. I don't know if you can modify your trackers at all, Tobias, but I've added a third tracker on there, so you should have HP, temp HP, and then the third bar on there. Uh, it's in your character wherever you can modify your HP, and if you can't, then cry. Um, Otherwise, I think we are ready to start. Like I said, we're only missing two people. One that's not going to show. The other said that I think V said he'll be late. I don't remember. He said he'll be here. Might have to leave early, so V just may not be. V just might be a no show. That's fine. Right. I think for the time being, who wants to catch up? Right. I almost forgot. Um. Oh, actually, I don't know if I gotta check something really quick before we actually start because I just remembered that I have some new audio tracks that are in here that I might have to add to the description. Which where is No, I've turned that bitch off. They gave us a way to turn that bitch off and I turned it off. Just in time. Yeah, so okay. I thought I got the tracks all. Hang on, let me. Right. Uh That's annoying. Right. Mama, come here. Hey, babies, come here. Oh, come here, Mama. Come say hi. Mama. Put that bitch down. Put that bitch down. Okay. All right. Cool. I remembered I actually didn't have to edit the thing because all the additional music came from Tabletop RPG, which there's a link for that in the description. Additionally, there are other audio clips that you'll find that are specific, and I have to have them set a specific way to be in compliance with copyright and all that good stuff. Long story short, you'll find everything that we use from Flipstream in their specific orders, and everything else was from Tabletop RPG, which they've got some pretty awesome audio tracks. So please go check them out. Now we're ready to start. What happened last time? No. Mm. You killed every one of them. Yeah, big time. They lost big time, and in addition to all of that, you all managed to remain relatively undetected by virtue of not leaving witnesses. Huh? What are you talking about? Oh, gotcha. He he rose a specter from the dead, gave it a name, and expected everyone to remember it. Okay. This is the one that lasts for like until the end of the day, yeah? Gotcha. All right, cool. That's your problem to keep track of, just so you know. I mean, I hope, but it's like your thing to deal with, you know? Okay. In addition to all of that, before all of that happened, you guys managed to meet up with a NPC. And his name, God, where the fuck is it? Jiren Gemcrest, that's correct. Thank you very much. And he led you along with Jack Steele to the plane of Limbo. It's from there that you guys took out the guards, and it's here we'll pick up in the really odd and ominous, almost like a gloomy castle, with a lot of rushing wind and strange noises that just don't appear to match. It's there, at the base of the stairs leading into the back entryway of this castle, that you all stand. The stairs are a narrow walkway leading upward and curving around, with the stone itself being almost like a kind of like a moss covered, almost like molding black dark stone. What's the plan? And I should mention this as well. Listening into your surroundings as well, though you can't hear much of anything beyond the roaring winds around the castle, it's a lot quieter, almost as if it's a calmer area within Limbo itself. But It's still a rushing wind. You can't really hear much of anything beyond maybe like 60-ish feet, maybe 200 feet, somewhere around that distance, ahead of you or around you. But you don't hear anything such as like alarm bells or anything like that. And you, looking around, you've yet to leave a witness. I believe, if I remember correctly, somebody did teleport in front of everybody, like in the stairway tunnel. Who was that? Honestly, it was probably you. No? Oh, maybe it was Goran that used Misty Step. Mm-hmm. I think it was Goran, yeah. Yeah, it was Goran then. Oh, yeah, because you can't speak. You make bubbles every time you speak. Okay. Well, it was the one time. Yeah, well, that's over now. Tries to continue breathing fire. Okay. So after that, as you all kind of regroup and Jiren finally like comes out from like the little like cliff ledge side that he was hiding behind. Well done. Made quick work of them. I'm actually quite impressed. Maybe this is going to. Never mind. Don't worry about my Just ignore me. I'm having some external thoughts that should remain internal. Well, I appreciate that. Take that as a compliment. Ah, right. Speaking of this bullshit way too many times, I have a friend we should rescue. If I remember correctly, you do as well. Could we, like, get on that ball and get it rolling? Uh, make a persuasion check, actually. Gotcha, cool. 25. I listen, I don't like telling people like my associates' names. My own name is just out there. I don't really care too much. But you all are helping me. I think fair is only fair, but I will leave his introduction to him to decide. Aaron is his name, though you'll have to get more from him. You asked what his name was. Oh, I misunderstood. Well, long story short, we met up with an untimely event that took place, and he and his little friend got captured by the roaming ships of the Githzerai and brought, I assume, here. I'm pretty sure here. Yes. As for, I'm sure you're curious how I escaped. I ran. I'm not hiding behind that. I can actually. And he shows you he's walking. Well, we were wandering throughout the Astral Sea, and as you can see, he's not with me. Because those ships that we were hiding from as we journeyed through here, uh, found us before we could spot them, and then I don't really know exactly what happened. Then that's kind of his story to tell, you know. Um, but I was not present for the conflict because I thought better of myself and I ran. The good news is I found you all, so you maybe can help me save my friend here. Not long at all. I mean, it was probably. Oh, you're on the plane of. Oh, God. That's going to be. I don't know the conversion for that. We'll say a couple of hours? No, maybe it was days. I don't know. What is the conversion rate for the fucking material plane? That's a good question. It's been a long time. Oh, no. I just don't remember the last time well, I guess I could remember the last time I slept. Sleeping's kind of not really something I do frequently. You know what? It's not relevant. I am just... The quicker the better. I'm just glad I found you. Yes, shall we? Who's going first? Brave soul. Who's going second? Splendid. I'll be in the back. Alright, so we have Starry, Gora, and Jack, and then everybody else. Cool. Are you guys stealthing? Alright. Past that trace is still up. I'll have everybody go and make stealth checks, and I'll make one for Jiren, and I'm not counting the people that aren't here. Jiren. You make bubbles when you talk, correct? Jesus Christ, Starry. No, it gives you plus 10. Make sure you guys can see Jiren Gemcrest over here. I do, yes. He has a bunch of spells and no features, but... Ah, cool. Where is it? He does not have proficiency in stealth. Oh, plus 3 though. That's a 15 from Jiren. Oh, 25. Oh no, he didn't fuck it up. No, he's with the program. Alright, so Ari, what'd you roll? Caroline, 27. Illikin, what'd you roll? Jack? Starry? He corrected himself, don't worry. And then I heard 27 from Goran as well. Alright. So, as you guys make your way up the tunnel and up the stairway as quietly as you possibly can, it's not too, like, horribly narrow that you'd have to go single file, but the ground itself feels almost like it's unstable, ready to just crack and fall, but it's completely, like, solid ground, those of you who are heavy enough to test it. It is kind of slick with whatever growth is appearing on it. This castle is not well taken care of at all. What? Yes, yes, requesting me? Probably not. Oh! I need diamonds. Like, as far as, like, what are you asking for? No, why would I have just 500 gold points of diamonds just lying around? That's crazy. I do have 300. But it's for a spell. I do have spells that I can cast, but I'm not that kind of mage. I apologize. I'm more the kind of yes, I don't really. It's not my forte. Well said, Jack. I'm gonna go back to the back now. Shh. As he like goes back to the back of the pack. He's trying to be quiet. He's ending the conversation personally. Like that's why he's moving away. So as you guys continue up this path, making your way inside, who was leading the pack? It was Starry and well, I guess Goran and Jack. So Goran from past that or Trace to work for everybody, you'd have to be somewhere middle of the pack. Go ahead and make me an investigation check. Oh, it is? I thought it was 20 feet. No, it's bigger than that. It's gotta be. Maybe it is 30 feet. So 30 feet. I'm gonna say that you can't be in the very front because your group's size and everybody tends to be really spread out. But you can still be near the front, like one of the first to act if shit happens. But for the sake of this, we'll say you're third and have Starry and Jack be front. So Starry, you said investigation check was what? 22. Looking around, you do not see traps anywhere, no. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. You don't notice any traps as you're like walking up, and as you do like as you're paying attention to the surroundings and looking around, you do see there's no like torchlight anywhere. So those of you without dark vision are possibly going to struggle, which is like the one person that's not here, Astaroth. But looking around as you like go up into the room that is just at the end of this hallway, the staircase, there are a set of like metal it almost looks like metal bars and a lock where a almost like a prison door is that you can potentially open. Uh yeah, so as far as the coloration goes, it looks like the metal itself is relatively well kept. You see there's like a little bit of rusting in some of the joint places, but otherwise it's like affixed into the wall. Like it's literally been like almost like it's been shoved into brick on both sides so that it's in brick. The metal itself is secured in the brick wall. Um, but otherwise, it seems to have taken on some rust from the moisture in the air. Other than that, you see that the door itself has a visible locking mechanism on it. And for the two of you that are up front, I'll have you go ahead and make me perception checks to see inside. What are you, well, it's for your check. So are you using a luck point or not? Goran's not the one making the check. It's Jack Steele. She might want to use that luck point. Yeah, perception. What you got? What's your roll? You're cocked. You might want to roll again. Sorry. Ah, that's unfortunate. So, well, you see Jack. He's the blue motherfucker. So looking inside with the dark vision that you have, you don't really see anything of note. Inside this room, however, for Jack, since you're the one that can see different shades and things like that, I will give you this. Right. But that's my point. Like, it's not just blues and grays. So looking inside, you don't notice any kind of movement at all. At all. Um, you do see that inside though that there are like different like variations from like just inside your vision. In this little hallway, what you can see is cages that you don't know what's inside of them because at the angle you're sitting, it doesn't look like any of them. But you do see both the cages. You can see one on the left, one on the right from your distance are both locked, or at least closed. You don't know if they're locked. Um, and the other thing, thanks, Starry. The only thing else that you guys can kind of hear is like a strange, like whistling, whirring sound coming from. You can't quite tell if it's from behind you or if it's from inside. But that's the other thing you hear. A strange, it's like the whistling of the wind. Right? What's the plan? This is the dead end effectively. It's yes. You want to try to open the door? Okay. As you the door itself is locked and there is an echoing sound in the chamber. In well, this is a hallway that's literally just stairs. So with an investigation check of 20 something, you didn't find anything. Uh, that's it. You can. I mean, it's not been but like maybe 1 or 2 minutes. Yeah, that's a keel. Yeah. I mean, that's definitely possible, but I don't know. Uh, Jack's telling Goran to pick a lock. Goran, are you picking the lock? All right, make me the lock picking check. Yes. Well, you audibly at this point you have audibly spoken, and yes, you can speak again. Like you went to go audibly speak, like, but Bubble. Wait, ha, Goran, pick the lock. Wait, Goran, pick the lock. A 22. Okay. As you get your lock picks in the compartment, you manage to kind of like go through each of the different pin sets and twist, and something's like rusted in place. And you give it like a really tough like tug. And thankfully, you're not strong enough to actually break anything, but you do manage to open the door. And as the lock comes undone, the door swings inward. All right. Entering the room as everybody is. I'm assuming you're entering the room since now the door isn't open. Yeah, okay. Well, as you enter the room, the first thing you notice is that each of the cages you saw, left and right, do have people inside of them. Though looking inside, they look oddly similar to the gift you fought outside. Pointy ears and all. Looking in, you see like as they've now like been looking in your direction since the sound was made. Witness as you come in. They don't say anything, but they've definitely got their eye on you. Um, as you look around about the rest of the room, you don't see any guards. And you do see what looks like a number of other cages with other of these Gith inside of them. Um, in addition, um, you watch as Jiren looking around. Ah, there you are, friend. Somebody want to get this cage open, please? And as he does, he walks over to a cage with a single individual inside of it. Tobias, why don't you go ahead and describe your character? Yeah. What does he look like? No, no, I mean, out of character. Go ahead and describe what your character looks like. What does the rest of the party see? Your mic is cutting in and out a bit, though. We heard that clear as day. Yeah, just bring your mouth a little closer to the mic. You should be good. Perfect. Just in the hat. You don't have any of your weapons, but you do have your companion with you. What does your companion look like? He he looks pretty human. It's a little cat serpent. You're uh you would, yes. That's the yeah, you still need to roll stealth because it still is a dumb specter. Uh Nice. Really quick, don't interrupt. V, to catch you up, everybody walked up into the corridor where they found a gate, made some noise, unlocked the gate, and found a bunch of prisoners. There are a bunch of Gith that are in cages, as well as a single human with a strange purple cat snake in the cage. And Jiren's like, hey, look, that's my friend. And now you're caught up. Well, you gotta tell him. Is it like the front half it's a cat and the other half it's just a snake that floats in the air? Yeah, okay. It's literally yeah, it has a yeah, it flies. Yes, give me 1 second. You're in the green. Good to know. Thanks. Spectre's quieter than everybody. That makes sense. So, all right. No one cares. So, as Jiren is now up against the metal that you can't really see because there is no light in here. Your companion though has left your side and you assume is at the door waiting for it to be opened. But you are in character now. No, we're not going to torture you. Listen, it's me. We're going to unlock the cage. Can somebody get this door open, please? Well, I found friends. I was trying to find you. No, no. I I did not come alone. I found friends. By the way, this is, I don't quite remember. That one is Caroline. I don't remember the rest. You can't see. Right. Humans have bad eyes. I forgot. There's a thingy that this one can do. What is the thingy? Astaroth reminds you of the power you constantly bestow onto her, the power to give your sight to someone else. Okay, so yeah, and that's dark vision out to a range of 300 feet. Yeah, so you see everything in this room. Wonderful. And yes, as you can see, it's really me here, Dick. You're welcome. Well, to be fair, I did say run for your life, and you just didn't. I... For who? Who are you being cool for? I mean, hell, even Nora decided to run, but then ran back to you. But I'm glad you did. Regardless, let's, who's getting the gate open? Okay. Go and, make a lockpicking check, yeah? Okay. Aria. 32, I'll get to that in a moment. In the cage next to Aaron over here, you hear somebody, like, calling out to you. Hey. Could you do us a favor? Get this door open too. Might be able to actually help you, whatever you're planning on doing. That's the first time in prison. Did you get us to escape, yeah? Make an insight check. You're focused on getting the door open, so no. 12. Hard to tell. He is in a cage and bound by the arms. Come on, get the rest of us out of here. We don't deserve to be locked up like these animals. Okay. Right at the moment you get the gate open and you, Aaron, are allowed to exit freely. You don't have any of your equipment, but you do have your clothes and armor. Yeah. As you can see, the Gith that is in this tank now, or this cage that's talking to Arya. Would you please just let the rest of us out? We're not going to hurt you. In fact, we might be able to help you. Well, get us out of here, and maybe we can negotiate some things. None of us deserve to be here. Looking around, there's probably about a dozen. A dozen people in these cages in total. Not including Aaron. Yeah. Well, we'd like to go back to our home. We aren't the Giths arrive, you can't tell. We're Githyanki. They've got us captured here just because some of us have been tortured and killed and executed. They don't like us here on Limbo, and to be fair, it wasn't our choice, but they're slavers, and we would like to leave. I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. V, please, let me. Thank you. I do understand this time. Yeah, actually, yeah, Valeth. Yeah, Valeth can, yeah. You absolutely can. Fine, since you actually know a little more of what you're talking about. Yes, we were slavers. Are you happy now? Regardless, we have no intentions of enslaving you all. We do, however, potentially, but being tortured to death is not something that we condone. After all, the slaves that we dish out and sell off are slaves that are taken care of. Besides, come on, please. Why? Why are you here then? Just to get someone out? The rest of you don't look like you belong here, which means you're here for something else. Hmm. Listen, if you get us out of here, we will grant you free passage out of the astral sea. You'll have to leave sometime. We might as well give you a good word in and make sure you're not going to be molested on your way out. Eh? Fine then. When the Githzerai do find you here, I hope they tear you limb from limb. No, maybe not. This group, quite different. I think you'll find them a bit more combative than most. He goes and sits at the back of the cage. Yes, they are. You're gonna shoot him? Okay. Uh, make an attack roll. Because he sees this. This is not something he's gonna just take lying down. He's trying to evade, but you know, it's like somebody sees a gun, so he reacts to seeing the gun. No, he's bound. That's it. He's not chained. Bound at the wrist is not worse than chained to a fucking wall, first off. Second off, make your attack roll. It's not an easy... It's not... He doesn't have a high AC, but make your fucking attack roll. Because God forbid your gun fucking misfired. That'd be hilarious. Not since the last fight, no. So... weird. To be fair, Demon Beyond does really suck. 22 hits. Roll damage. Yeah, 13 points of damage. He starts yelling out in pain as the rest of the Githyanki that are in their cages start like grabbing onto the bars, yelling and like screaming at you. Okay. They're yeah. The room is now like absorbed in a bunch of their yelling, and they're yelling at you. Mostly swear words. Mostly swear words and threats, but yeah, it's they are all tied to the wrist, just yelling and yanking on the bars. No, unless you well, they a lot of the could you remind me? Is it do they have a specific language or is it Elven? It's a gift. Yeah, then no. You'd pick. Yeah, I'd allow you to pick up a couple things. All right. With that, there is one other entryway that you can see has another like set of bars and door that's there blocking your path. Though it itself is open and leads to a set of stairs that go a little farther upwards. And what you can see is there's some light in the next room. It curves up and to the right. You'll make your way in. All right. As you all begin to head inside or head upwards and leaving the cacophony of pissed off prisoners alone, you make your way upwards, and as you look around, in this next room, you can see there is what looks like a main. It's almost like an entry, like hall almost. There's nobody else present in the room, and there is an open like archway that looks over like I said, not looks over. It would be an open archway that opens into a courtyard. That you can see there are a number of people with arms standing at the ready. They seem on alert, and they begin to kind of like you see that they're moving with purpose in this castle. The rest of the room itself, you can see, has another doorway that continues onward, but it's open and it continues onward into a hall. And you see there's another set of stairs that leads upwards into the next level of this chamber. Uh, by the way, I've got my friend, but your friend wasn't in there. Where would your friend be? Right. Uh, oh, of this castle. He's fucked. We should leave. Like, genuinely, like, maybe we do just let the Githzerai out and let them. Well, maybe not. You shot him. That's not a good idea. Maybe we just make our escape while we all can. That's probably a better idea. Aaron. Fine. I will keep my peace then. I mean, not enough to get myself killed, but I. Oh, you meant him. Yes. I could tell you all about it. So looking to him. Right, okay. So, looking in this chamber as the guards pass by onward into a different area of the castle, what's the next plan? Where would you guys like to go? You get no fucking clue. Sure. Would you like to talk? Of course, yes. Did he get himself into this predicament, by the way? Well, that's the end of this conversation. Thank you. And he moves on to the back of the pack again. He's already moved. You said what you said, and he's already on. He's not willing to part with it. He's a hoarder. He doesn't like to part with his own stuff. All right, so what's you guys have essentially three different paths you can potentially take. Where would you like to go? There's outside the castle into the courtyard where you can. It's open, a pretty open area. You can go around the castle through there. Or you could start making your way up into the castle or make your way down the long hall. Do you guys want to go up? Jack can't detect anything farther other than the plane of limbo and this castle. Uh, he remembers a giant throne, and there is an open area that can like look outward over the courtyard. Is what he can tell you. Where that is, Jack's got no clue. Um, it wasn't really clear because it was up in the like if you're looking at the alchemy RPG thing, like it would be up in the courtyard area that you can see that's above everything, but it still had a way to look down from it, but it's not that picture's not really an accurate description, but it was looking down onto the courtyard and it's still hard to see how far the courtyard stretches. And it wasn't exactly clear. Like depth wasn't something he got. He is up. Yeah, okay. Going up. Okay. So, keeping stealth? Okay. Aaron. Well, no, at this point the gunshot went off and it was loud. But I'll have everybody go and make me new stealth checks. Shut. Shut. You do have pass without trace, yes. 27 from Aaron. Nice. Oh, 37, that's right, yeah. Jesus Christ. Uh, I think you right click. I don't know. You have to ask Caroline because she's the one. Okay. So V, what'd you roll? 22. Arya? Caroline, yours is a 27. Okay. Illican? Illiken, we're making stealth checks. Add 10. Starry, what'd you roll? And Illiken. Illiken, what'd you roll? 29. Gotcha. Okay. And Starry, what'd you roll? 25. Okay. And it was 37 from Aaron, and then Goran, what'd you roll? 37 as well. All right, cool. Well, yeah, it's a stealth spell. You're casting detect magic, so you can kind of see everything around. Oh yeah, okay. The walls are made of stone. But yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Looking around, you don't really notice anything immediately. As you get up to the next level, you can see that there is a balcony that surrounds the room you were just in, that looks over the courtyard in one side. On another side has a set of doors themselves that are it's a pair of doors that look like they're closed around a I forget what the brimming of a door is, but the round like area that surrounds the arch. It's made of stone, the same stone material. It's just also protruding out. Additionally, you can see there is another room with a lit fire that you can see through an open doorway that looks as though it has been abandoned. On the other side of the hallway from this area you're in, you see there's another closed door. Okay. Making your way into the open room, you can see that the room itself has been um, almost like there's a couple like there's a cup knocked over. This is a kind of resting area. You do see that there is a what looks like an idol of some kind of figure that you don't really recognize that's sitting above the fireplace itself. Though the fire has what looks like it's a warm radiating fire, but it doesn't feel like normal fire. And the closer you get to it, like the warmer it is, but there's no smoke that it's gathering. Well, are you? What are you like? You're lighting the fire on fire? Is that what you? How are you? What are you doing? How? Produce flame on the fire? Okay. You fire appears within the fire, but it's visibly different. That's a produce flame's a cantrip, yes? Didn't know. What's up? Oh shit! He cast detect magic. Roll me a D100. Do you roll a D100? So 50. God damn it, Goran. 58. You rolled 1d10, then you rolled 2d10. It was 50 and then 8. Right. That. So here's what happens, right? After casting Detect Magic on yourself, before you guys started going up the stairs, you cast the spell, and then all of a sudden, from out of fucking nowhere, a geyser of wind shoots you straight up into the air, the total of 50 feet the fuck. Not, well, the chamber's about 40 feet, so you hit the fucking ceiling. Yeah, that hurts. You're gonna take, let's just go ahead and roll this. From the impact, it's gonna be 2d6. So you'll take 8 points of bludgeoning damage. And then after the wind just suddenly stops, you fall 40 feet. Sure, I'll give you an acrobatics check. 29. Okay. Damn. Yeah, I don't like how you can't just give multiple dice rolls, but it's fine. Okay, so you do manage to, like, somewhat land on your feet. It's kind of like the superhero landing, where you land on your knee, and that really fucking hurts. But it's only another 6 points of damage, which is 12 halved. As you land on the ground. That also made a bit of noise. The fall up was not cool. The fall down was. Your little companion thing, like, started going up and then just flew away from the geyser. So, now that you're in the room after the cantrip is cast, nothing happens. And it looks like a separate fire inside, though your fire begins to create a little bit of smoke. Okay, bye. Jesus, sorry. See you soon. Okay. So, you do see that in this chamber there is another, like, door leading into the room where the first door I described earlier would potentially lead into. Um, and you can see that whatever was here, like, there's drinks that are left over. Um, the room itself has, like, some rations that look like some food. Not a lot, and it looks like there is like, whoever was in here left in a hurry. Okay. You don't know if it's alcohol, but you go ahead and take a drink. Go ahead and make me a con save. 15. Okay. You take a swig, and the black liquid inside is revolting, and you manage not to throw up. But you do spit it out, and as you spit out the chunks of it, your mouth's a little spicy and kind of in pain from the nicotine that was just in the cup. You said the strongest liquor, and you're like, that's the one with the weird, the smell that's coming from it. You just drank somebody's spit. Someone to throw out the fucking block card now. Oh man. With that, um, what is everybody else doing? All right. Your mouth's a little spicy. All right. So, um, as that happens, there's nothing else that's really of note in the room itself. You guys can head back into the previous chamber, or you can check out the next door that was there. Uh, when you do get what blocks detect magic? I need to know for when you do come across shit. Like, I know it's like 1 inch of lead, but what is the? Because most of this is going to be stone. Nice, solid. That's you're fine. Oh, cool. This works. 1 foot of stone, one of okay, actually, yeah, no, this would penetrate this most of the stone that's here because it's not 1 foot of stone. So on the other side of the wall itself, where the door is, you do begin to see some magical presence. It is detect magic, yeah. So well, it'd be so. Go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw from the damage you took from the first instance. Well, actually, it'll be. I'll do for the second instance because, like, yeah, it's a con save. It's for, yeah, you maintain concentration. You're fine. So your spell still has effect. Good looking out, Goran. I'm only gonna charge for the one though. But you looking like you do sense the magic, like the magic that's coming from the room. No, it's not moving around. It's just on the other side of the wall by the floor. You bust into the room. So, like, are you just swinging the door open, or are you trying to like push the door in? Yeah, the door itself looks like it's a heavier door that you have to pull open. And as you pull the door open, you do see that inside there are a couple of other Gith in there. One of them with a crossbow aimed at the door. As you open, he's gonna fire. Fuck. That's a six. Yeah, 16 to hit. What's your AC? Well, I can view your character sheet and it says your AC 17. Nice. So the bolt into the fucking door. And I'll have everybody go and roll initiative at this point. Oh yeah, I figured you had. Fair enough. It automatically adds it to the list. It's really nice. Yeah. Be honest, which is your roll first? A 7. Okay. Cool. I can't edit that. I'm just gonna use the 10. Because it's right here and everybody else has used it. I do need to know what is the initiative for Valeth. 8. Okay, gotcha. Illikin, what is your roll for initiative? Oh, Illikin's not even an alchemy RPG yet. I gotta do that later. Illikin, what'd you roll? 15? Okay. What is your dexterity? 11? Okay. Got it. Cool. So, after all of that happens, top of the round, Aaron, you do go first. So a bullet just struck the door next to you, and that happened. You do not have a weapon. The room itself is it looks like the room itself is probably about maybe rough guesstimate, maybe about 30 feet either way across. And he's about maybe 20 feet away from you after you shot the door. I can if I have them prepared. I don't have these guys prepared because I'd have to like add them all separately in alchemy. Like I have Jiren in there because he's an NPC I made visible to you guys. But I'd have to like add the monster stat blocks from into alchemy independently. Actually, here. Yeah, let's just do this. It's fine. I've got their shit listed here. What you doing? Yeah, sure. So what spell are you casting? What is that? What level spell is that? Okay, what are the components for that? So verbal somatic material, which means you need material components, so you can't. Yeah, that's annoying. All right. So, spike growth, you need to have the material components, 7 sharp thorns or small 7 twigs, each sharpened to a point, or a spellcasting focus, which you don't currently possess. Moving. Your hands. This is somatic. What I'm doing is somatic. Okay, is that a cantrip? Yeah, okay. Poison spray. What's the range of poison spray? So you have to get closer. Okay. Walking into the room, there are 2 Morgith that have their actions held from the surprise. So as you run into the room for your poison spray, you look over to the right and there's 2 more with crossbows. That's gonna be a 19 to hit and a 22 to hit. Yep. So that's gonna be okay. So that's gonna be 8 points from the first one, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. 17. You resist the poison, and I need you to go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw for the spell you have cast, which is detect magic. It's for concentration. You succeed. Cool. The second hit is going to be 7 points of damage. I need you to make another Constitution saving throw for the poison. That's a failure. You are poisoned and take an additional 3 points of poison damage, which means all your attacks from here on out have disadvantage. And then make me a Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration on detect magic. And that's a failure, so you lose detect magic as well. Now the rest of your turn takes place. It's a poison spray on the one dude, or you want to change it to the other 2? The one dude? Okay. Is it a con save? What's the saving throw? I need to know. Okay. That's gonna be a 15. What's your save DC? What's your wisdom? 18? So 12 plus 5 for proficiency, that's 17. Yeah, he fails. Roll damage. Seven. Oh, 17. Not bad. Okay. I mean, the 10 is not bad. Um, but 17 points of damage. I'll go and mark that. Okay. Is that you have a bonus action now? Gotcha. Okay. Kylen rolls a d20. I'm worrying about it. Okay. That so bonus action. Oh, you're commanding. It is your bonus action to command the snick thing. Okay, so commanding. So now it's gonna take its turn. What is it doing? It's gonna bite. All right, same guy. All right, go ahead and make me an attack roll with it. It's the strike attack. It's +2 plus your proficiency bonus to hit. So your proficiency bonus is 5. So roll to hit. It's add 7. So just d20 plus 7. 18 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. 1d4 plus 2. 4 points of damage. Okay. A little bite. Yeah. It flies up and then bites his arm. The Githzerai does manage to like shake him off of it because there's no grapple to it. So it's a bite and then it's shaken off, but it's just floating in the air. No, that's not even. All right. At the end of your turn. All right, Caroline, you're up. You're getting in there. All right, you're in the room. There's 3 total. Each of them have crossbows and longswords. One on the left. All right. Well, of the 2, because there's 2 together, and there's the one on the left, which is the one that shot. Okay, so one on the left of the 2. You got it. They have not taken. Well, they've taken the surprise round, so they have taken their turns. Okay, stabby stab. $22 hits. 7 points of damage. All right. All right. Stabby stab. Ooh. Oh, you custom added that shit. Good job. Yeah, that hits for 6 points of damage, and it's a con save. Well, who rolled the con save? Nice. Oh, I was supposed to. Oh, that's nice. You click on it and it just does it. That's really cool. Let me go ahead and just. There we go. He does succeed with the 15. Great. Make sure that's taken care of. All right, cool. Anything else, or are you done? All right. Next up is Arya. Through the door, no, but if you go into if you're looking into the doorway, like, Aaron didn't leave it like completely open. He opened it part of the way and then dashed into it, or dashed into the room. So like you'd have to stand in the door frame to be able to see the all 3 individuals if that's what you're looking for. Yeah, you can. All right, the rapier's out and fight. Go ahead and make your attacks. Well, your attack, you get 1. Oh, you have a scimitar. Okay. Go ahead and make your hit. 22 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage. 7 points of damage. Not bad. Okay. Bonus action. All right, that's the end of your turn. All right. So next up is gonna be No, sorry, no. Next up is them. So, each of them are going to drop their crossbows because they are not helpful anymore. And you watch as each of them draw their long swords from their backs. Against you, Aaron, that's going to be 2 attacks. That's a 17 and a 19. Okay. That's good. Roll the 2 and a 1 on the damage dice. That's going to be a 6 and a 5. So 11 points of slashing damage. That's gonna be 2 attacks on. We'll do 2 attacks on Caroline, 2 attacks on Arya. So for Caroline, that's gonna be a. The first one is, what is that? That's 14 to hit which is a miss, I'm pretty sure. The other one's a natural 20. That's going to be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 20 points of slashing damage, Caroline. Yep, fair enough. And then to Arya. That's a... Oh, are you fucking kidding me? A 10 and a 13 to hit. Alright, both miss. That's the end of their turn. Next up, Illiken. Okay, so you cast Thunderous Smite. Roll me a D100. Yep. That happens. 75. Okay. So is anybody standing within 5 feet of you can't see anything because they are blinded by a random glowing light that appears around you. Otherwise, you glow brightly for the next minute. What do you want to do now? Yep, pretty much. You can make that happen. So yeah, are you attacking the one that Aaron's next to, or one of the two that Caroline and Ari are next to? The one that Aaron's on? Okay, cool. You manage to step up right next to Aaron and make your attack. How do you do it on Discord? I don't remember. All very stupid. You can just do it. I mean, if you have a D20, just roll it. So it's a natural 4 plus your to hit modifier for your weapon. It's gonna be a miss. Well, just look on D&D Beyond. It's your Warhammer. Come on now. You can do this, Al. So it's your normal Warhammer. You're looking at your Warhammer. You're looking at it. It has a hit slash DC, right? What is that number that's right next to it in that column? You're looking on D&D Beyond, yes? Plus 9 to hit. So your 4 becomes a 13, which misses. There we go. And that's your action, bonus action, move. You done? All right, Aaron, you are blinded. But so is that guy. All right. Next up is gonna be Jiren. So, Jiren is going to stay in the room that he's currently in, and he's gonna play lookout. He's not gonna fight. That's the end of Jiren's turn. Next up is Goran. Actually, wait. You said that your initiative was 7. Actually, I'm gonna yes. So you would actually go after Valeth because I'm. What I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna use your initiative on our Alchemy RPG to count as Valeth and you, and Valeth is gonna go first. So Valeth, it is your turn instead. All right, you walk into the room. You'd have to stand in the door frame in order to shoot from outside, and then after you're shooting, you can move back out. Okay. Who would you like to target? The one that is blinded by the glowing Illican, or one of the two that's by or Arya and Caroline? Okay. There is one that's more damage than the other. I'm assuming that's the target. You got it. Damn. Both miss. You can bonus action anything or no? All right. So you step out of the room and you're no longer they no longer see you. All right. After that is Goran. Yes, each of them are within 20 feet of each other. Okay. Roll me a d100. Also, Moonbeam targets 5-foot radius. Yes. Fireball. Would you like to do that instead? All right. So 61. Really quick. We'll do this first. You can only shout while speaking for the next minute. You can only shout when you speak for the next minute. So you scream the words fireball, and the fireball reaches out. What level? 3rd level fireball? Okay. I need Aaron, Illican, Caroline, Arya to make me dexterity saving throws. Okay. So the one by Aaron and Illican succeeds, the other two fail. What's the save DC for this, Goran? 15. Then yes, yeah. One succeeds, the other two fail. What's the damage on that? $20 points of damage? Damn, that's low. All right, so Arya succeeds, Caroline succeeds. Aaron, you fail. You take the full 20. You cast Fireball and they're in the room. Illican. I need a... Did you get a dex save, Illican? So you fail. You take the full 20. So this one takes 20. This one takes 20. Yeah, make sure you calculate your resistance to fire. No. Yes. And that one would be 10. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, you're not blind. You're not blind. You're fine. Everyone else around within 5 feet of you is blind. Oh, yeah, okay, got it. That makes more sense. Okay. So, Goran, is that the end of your turn? Do you have anything else? Oh, he's deafened. I think he said that was the end of his turn, yes. Okay. So next up on initiative is Aaron. Yes. You taking a swing? You just unarmed strike. Okay. So you just it's gonna be a d20 plus your strength plus proficiency. Yeah. Proficiency is 5. Strength is ass. Yep. So 12 misses. Swing and a miss. Bonus action. Fight him. Yeah. Another bite attack. Yeah, yeah. Is he gonna cast a spell? Okay, so for reference, you said he's gonna cast what? That is not a spell on your spell list. That's not a ranger spell. Oh, it's an optional ranger spell now? What the fuck? Alright, cool. So Searing Spite will cast as its bonus action, and then it makes a bite attack using it, is what happens. So Searing Smite is cast. I need to roll a d100. Yep. That's 67. Okay. Um, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna say it's the Gith is the nearest creature in this case. You're for the next minute, your companion is frightened. Yep. So you'll make that bite attack with disadvantage. Yeah, you'll roll 2d20s, take the lowest. That's a nat one. That's a nat one. It's a miss. Yep. After the nat one fumble, and then you just got pushed off of him. Your familiar is going to hide behind you. Yep, it's still active. All right, that's the end of your turn, Caroline. Yep. All right, go ahead and make your stab. 17 hits, so that's sneak attack. Woo! 35. Damn, yeah, no. So with that stab, you managed to jab the dagger like right into his like collarbone and neck and just bring him to the ground. He's done. All right, you make the other stab. Oh, okay, good to know. Sorry. So, gotcha. That's a what is it? Nice. 5 points of damage. Well, it'd be you don't have two weapon fighting, so it's. Oh, you're right. Yeah, yeah, you're right. So then 5 points damage. Okay, is enough. Jesus Christ, what is that? I'm surprised you have those in your city. Yeah, but anyway. Jesus, fuck. Yeah, okay. So that's the end of your turn? Crotch rockets. Alright, Arya. Scimitar. Swing. 24 hits. Roll damage. 11 points of damage. All right, you slash across his chest. Anything for your bonus, Jackson? I said bonus traction. Okay. It's the end of Arya's turn. Next up is going to be the Gith. So, seeing as how you struck down his first friend, he's going to swing both his attacks on you. That's a 19 and a 21 to hit. So, first one is going to be 8 points of slashing damage. And the next one's going to be, 12 points of slashing damage. Okay. Next up, the other dude is going to, because he's blind and can't see anything, he only has a melee weapon, so he's just going to go ahead and swing blindly. He has 2 targets. This first one's going to be at Aaron. The second one's going to be at Illiken. So, that's a 12 to hit Aaron. And a 8 to hit Illiken. Or sorry, 10 to hit Illiken. Still fail. Absolute fucking fail. Yeah, well, it's like he sees the light, so he's backing up a bit, and he's just swinging wildly. Even the longsword, like the way he's swinging it, it's just like not even making contact. Illiken, it's your turn. Yep, swing. Okay, he can't see you right now, so you have advantage. Oh, actually, he would have had it still would have been a miss. Never mind. Go ahead and keep doing your thing. It's your action to make your attack, yeah. D20 plus 9, I think is what it was. Separate. 23 hits, roll damage. That's plus thunderous smite damage. Yeah, off the top of my head, I don't know what thunderous smite's bonus damage is. I got you. Thunderous smite is an extra 2d6 thunder damage. And if the target is a creature, must succeed on a strength save and be pushed 10 feet away. That's fantastic. So roll your damage plus 2d6. That's unfortunate. Elikin. What's the damage? Yes, 2d6. He rolled a 19 for the save, so he does succeed on the strength saving throw. For a total of... Okay. The fuck is... 11 points of damage, yeah. Okay, cool. Let's mark that down. There we go. Which makes... Okay. Yeah, so he took the impact and he took it like a champ. That hurt. He's not happy about that. Is that the end of your turn, Illiken? Bonus action for anything? Nope. You could do another Thunderous Smite. Spiritual weapon. I don't know what you're talking about, but I need to know what your answer is. Holy weapon? Do you have holy weapon? Holy weapon is a bonus action. Adds 2d8 radiant damage. Do you have it prepared? It's a 5th level evocation. You don't have it prepared? That's unfortunate. If you wanted to add something, you still have. I know you still have Thunderous Smite in your weapon, so you can cast that again if you wanted to. All right, D100. Every time you want to know if it's worth it. $70. Okay. Okay. I need everyone to roll me a wisdom saving throw. That one's dead. Well, that's Githyanki, and that's Jiren. Cool. Oh, shit. Okay. It is not a... This is not considered a charm. Well, you're out of the combat for this, but if... Well, roll me... Yeah, it's fine. It's a wisdom save. It doesn't matter for you. It's exclamation save, Wiz. So, you'll be happy to know that both of the Githyanki failed. Jiren did not. Valeth, you said you failed? Well, you rolled a 5, so yes. Caroline, what'd you roll? 15, you succeed. Arya? You fail. Illiken, what'd you roll? 24. You succeed. And then Goran, what'd you roll? 10, you fail. Valeth, Arya, Goran, and both the Githyanki drop whatever the hell they're holding, including shields and weapons and magic items. Yeah, literally, all of a sudden, it just out of your hand. All right, that's the end of Illiken's turn, yes? Next up is Jiren Gemcrest. He's gonna say you're doing great. That's the end of Jiren's turn. All right, next up is gonna be Valeth. Valeth, your gun is on the floor, but you can easily pick it back up. Well, because it drops shields, too. Okay. You go to shoot the same motherfucker, he's dead, but you see another one that Caroline's attacking, you're like, oh, yeah, and then fire. Yeah. Potato, potato. $11 misses. 26 does not. It hits. 24 still hits. Yes. Yes. AC is 16, in case you guys haven't figured it out. Ah, well, you were new. Total damage of... Gotcha. 18. Okay, that's... Okay, yeah. No, that hurt, but he's still up. Okay. At the end of your turn? Moving away back into the other room? Yeah, got it. Cool. Alright, Goran. Gotcha. What's your plan? Okay. You're picking up your fireball or wand of fireballs and firing. All right. Usual suspects. I need dexterity saving throws. What are? Hang on. Maybe not. What are you doing? Can you what? Moonbeam. Who are you moonbeaming? No. Okay, so the one that's currently engulfed in light. Got it. All right. First off, roll me d100, and then tell me what the saving throw is. Doesn't matter. He fails. 53. Okay. Roll me 5d6. You cannot get drunk for the next 20 days. Yeah, like you'd want to. Okay. So fireball is cast. Roll damage. Or no, it's not fireball, it's moonbeam. Roll damage. 16 points of damage. Yeah, usually Illiken's moonbeams are like, I'm sorry! Oh. It's 28. Oh, okay. Still up. But looking really fucking rough. Alright, and Goran, he's now in the moonbeam. Still blind. Alright, at the end of your turn. Yeah, you can absolutely like flip over a table and obscure your vision, but like otherwise it's like you can hide for the sake of gaining the benefits of not being seen. But as far as like actively hiding where you'd actually literally be hidden, it's not possible. But if you're trying to block field view and then hide, you may. You will be in the room by this point. Yes, it's a stealth check. 23, okay. Yeah, that's gone. I do need to know. Or never mind. Aaron. It's your turn, Mr. Avanti. You are blind. You can swing. It ain't gonna really do much, but... Okay, roll me a d100. That's 20. I need... Oh my god. Okay, everybody who's in the room needs to make a strength saving throw. Both the gets are safe. Okay. Nat 20 minus 3. Wait, minus 3. You're a ranger. That should be plus 2. So you're actually 22. Yeah, I know. but you have proficiency in strength saves. Okay. It's not 19, that's 22. This is Alchemy RPG, yeah. I don't know. You also don't have the room key, but we'll get that later. Anyways, Illican, Caroline, you fail. Arya, you fail. Aaron, you're fine. I need Illican to make me... make a strength save for your familiar as well, Aaron. Illican, make me a strength saving throw, please. Alright. Okay. So everybody in the room, except for the two Githyanki and Aaron, cannot move from their current space for the next minute. You literally have a movement speed of 0. Nope. You have a movement speed of 0. Oh yeah, you can move your arms. You can still swing and attack. You just cannot move. Literally. Alright. So you heal. Go ahead and roll the healing. Yeah, you went to heal and you froze the entire room. Yep. Jack, would you like to join the combat? It's going a little longer than I thought it would. Go ahead and roll initiative. Yep, that checks out. Honestly, that works out to my advantage. Okay. Damn. Alright, that's the end. You have a bonus action? Aaron, you have a bonus action. What are you doing? He is well, yeah, your familiar is frozen and currently behind you and also frightened. You can't, because you already cast a spell this turn. You're done. Cool. Alright, that's the end of your turn. We'll go on to Caroline. You have a movement speed of 0, but you can still attack. He did. You cannot use your foot to do anything. Like, you had a plan, and you went to go do it, and then all of a sudden, froze in place. She's wielding 2 daggers. She'd have to put one away, and then use her action to grab it. Okay. Swing. Snap a snap. 16 just hits. Yep. So you think, I can get his weapon. Nah, never mind. I can't get his weapon. So you just slit him across the throat. Yeah, there was no chance. Like, you watch as he goes to, like, go reach down for the weapon himself, and you just jab the dagger, like, right across his throat, and then cut. He did. Yeah, it was... Yeah, he's... Literally. Alright, that's the end of your turn. We have bonus action. You can throw a dagger. But you only have 1 dagger in hand. Okay, you're done? Alright, Arya, you are stuck in place. Alright, your scimitar is up and ready, and there's no target near you. You done? Alright. Next up is the Gith. The one Gith that's there still can't see and is really, really fucking hurt. He's just gonna make his 2 attacks. Oh, he does. Yeah, never mind. Well, he's not supposed to take the damage until, like, at the start of his turn, so he takes the Moonbeam... Oh, yeah! You rolled Moonbeam damage already, though. Not when you don't do Moonbeam damage when it's cast. You do it on his turn. I just don't ever calculate that. We always just do it right then and there. So, no, he doesn't take Moonbeam damage. Still, his first attack is a wild miss. The second one... Right, which references, like, when it enters, like, if it willingly enters the space. So, no, it still doesn't proc on the first... It doesn't... What I'm saying, I know the ruling, I know. It doesn't do damage when you cast the spell. It does damage when it starts its turn there, or when a creature moves through it. Right, which means the creature can be forced into it, but it's not... Well, okay, fine. Do damage. I see your point. Yeah, he did. He had 2 hit points. I'm not making a saving throw. He had 2 hit points. Yeah, so you watch as soon as, like, the beam, like the energy, like, striking down on him, he goes to like swing, and it just, his skin just begins to burn away. Why is it still doing the... Stop it. Yes, but well, it takes its turn after yours. Why is the combat music still... Give me a second. There we go. Combat music is done. Fixed it. Alchemy's got a little bug, and I found it. Okay, so after the conflict settles down for a moment, and everybody who's still rearing out in pain is stuck in place, Aaron, you eventually move away from Illikin and can see that she herself is the source of light, and everybody else is kind of frozen in place. It's a pretty interesting spectacle. But you... A minute. Though you do know the general area where that magic was coming from before you lost detect magic. And, well, you know that it's coming from a chest that's on the floor in the room. Sure. Make me an attack roll. You're kidding me. This entire time? God, fuck, it says it's recording. It says it's streaming. What the fuck? They don't, though. Okay, what about now? Give it a second, because now I've switched over to a mono track. See if that helps. We seriously not been fucking streaming audio this entire time? Oh yeah, Beckon said the same thing. Fuck. What the fuck, over? Well, how do we fix... Fucking Streamlabs, you useless sack of shit. I'm gonna have to, I guess Twitch is doing fine, because we're getting followers there. Is it just YouTube that's the problem? Yeah, it's on Twitch as well. I don't know. I'm checking it now. Are you fucking kidding me? How the fuck do I fix this then? Because it shows that it's working fine on Streamlabs. Like, what the fuck's the issue? No, it shows that it's...
Yeah, Discord does.
Hang on. Okay,
Oh,
so let's see if it fixes itself now.
Okay. Let's see if it's helped anything at all. I don't know what the stream delay is like, but hopefully you guys can hear me.
Really?
Penis. I don't know.
Yeah, penis.
Alright.
Yeah, it's back. I can hear Goran on the Twitch now.
God damn it. It was literally the fucking... Oh my... That's so fucking annoying. It wouldn't work earlier. So I had to, like, adjust something, and I guess I adjusted the wrong thing. It was the audio monitoring. So now I've got monitor and output. Was there was there ambience that was there, or
I'm
Yeah,
getting
I can hear Goran
I'm
on
getting
the YouTube
Goran
now.
through on YouTube now.
okay? So it works now. Fuck me.
It's just everyone else is quiet.
That's
No.
fine.
Because we're
Oh.
quiet.
Normal.
It's just because we're talking.
That's so frustrating. Well, give me 1 second. I'm glad we fixed this and figured that out.
Yeah. Now I can hear everyone on YouTube.
God damn it. Well, hey, welcome everybody. Penis. Now it fucking works.
Oh, I can hear you all the time.
I know, but they heard my half of the conversation on all of this
Yeah.
shit, but they didn't hear. That's frustrating. Well, let's fuck it. Let's go to a break, cause let's go to a break, and we'll come back in about 20 minutes, and we can do a recap of what the fuck just happened on a personal level. How's that sound?
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
We will. Fuck me. That's.
We're back.
I'll be. Yeah. Damn it. Your mics are hot. Don't say something stupid.
Hello, yo, love
Something
ya.
stupid.
Stupid.
Fuck.
God damn it, I wish. Ugh. Fire spells so difficult to write down. I like that Guiding Bolt is 46 at first level, and you add 1d6 per level increase after. But writing that down in a tiny notebook is not easy. And I'm gonna have to use a separate notebook to write down what all of my spells do. I think I'll use colors code, if that's a good idea. Tappy tap.
have my food now.
Sure.
That's something.
So we're on break right now?
We're on break right now.
Yeah, we're on break. Mike's
Okay.
hot.
Mics are hot. Don't say something stupid, Jack.
I know, dude. I'm out working with the dogs.
I know you know, but that doesn't stop you from trying to get Starry to say something stupid.
Oh, I think Beckon
I'm
lost.
not the one who
Ari's
does
not
that.
in chat right now.
Well, that's good.
I'm not the one who provoked Starry.
You literally were the last one that did it. Yes.
What?
Do you remember a familiar slur?
No.
Shocker.
Maybe this would not be the best discussion to have live.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I mean, I yelled at him for it. He knows better. He's not done it since. But if you don't remember the lesson, maybe you need an object one.
What you got?
I have wings from the hashtag not sponsored place. And I also have pizza from the same place.
Scrumdiddlyumptious.
Also, it's not, you're not allowed to stream or do multi streams when you do Twitch anymore. I'm still doing it because fuck you, Twitch. Genuinely.
Twitch doesn't really care about small channels. It's mostly about control for bigger ones. You're
Yeah,
also
the ones
not
that make money.
monetized, So you're not. Yeah, you're not monetized on Twitch either.
Well,
So if they care, it'd be absolutely
No,
pointless.
I have a question. That's an important question. Are you monetized on Twitch?
am I monetized on Twitch? No, I don't think so.
Okay. Nobody can subscribe with like paying stuff.
I've never set anything up for that, so no.
So congrats, you're not under contract with them. You might be going against.
Well, yeah, I'm
terms and
going against terms of service, but I really don't care.
conditions. No, I think that was a contract thing for partners, not for.
Nope, it was TOS.
We
Oh.
should just violate as many different TOS as possible.
En
see how
route,
fast-
yes.
and see how fast it takes.
Well,
Hey.
I don't show porn because that one will, that's an immediate ban. They got guys for that shit. We're not doing it.
Oh, you know what's good though?
Hmm.
Aren't there also
You might get a
stickers?
contract with Kick.
Hmm?
For money.
Honestly, I don't know why. I don't even know why I'm not streaming on Kick. I should stream on Kick, shouldn't I?
I mean, it's debatable. I would.
I generally
were
think
getting
Kick is a
paid-
pretty shitty platform, but yeah, if we were getting paid, I'd be down.
Yeah, if you were getting paid by Kick, by all means. If
Yeah, if you're getting paid,
Because
we
you
could use that to get people some mics.
I love how we can see so little of you and so much of the room around you.
Oh yeah, I can disable your or turn on your video now so I can see you. Hi.
Hello.
The cameras aren't on, so we're good.
It's a good thing you can't hear Draco because he's screaming at my bedroom door. Buddy, you don't want in here because Rosie's in here.
Other than the
Yeah,
constant like
what's up?
one die per click dice rolls, how's the alchemy RPG system working for you guys?
Well, I've
I
barely
still don't
touched
know
it.
how to
It looks
use
pretty
it.
cool.
Like I don't. I don't look at
Caroline?
it. from that.
Caroline just gave it a 9 out of 10. Thanks.
Well, I think that was alchemy giving itself a 9 out of 10.
Uh-huh.
This my shit.
Caroline, are you in alchemy right now?
Yeah.
Tell me how my voice quality is. So I'm turning on the voice. Does it hear me? Do you hear me?
Talk, please.
Well, here, I'll say something in alchemy.
Okay.
It has an icon that's coming
yeah.
up. How is it?
It's very low, but that's because I have alchemy on very low. Give me a second.
That's not surprising, you know, given alchemy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it sounds nice. It sounds
not-
clean and everything.
How delayed is it, though, is what I want to know.
It's
I'm
not.
hearing your voice
Oh,
again.
cool.
Yeah, it's not, at least not to, like, your Discord.
Okay, cool. So it just it gives a delayed icon change for the where it says you're online when you're talking. That's interesting. Okay, cool. So alchemy does support. Here, I'll turn the. How do I?
Yeah.
There we go. I've turned the voice thing off on alchemy. Alchemy supports voice and video. I don't know how well that works, but I would like to try to use the voice someday. Maybe. Let's see how it works. But I also need everybody else on there first, which means I need to get Illikin in alchemy RPG.
Yeah, and actually,
What's up?
no, I was just gonna be like, okay, yeah, we also should be having figuring out characters on there.
Yeah.
I just don't want to have to deal with spells, man. Spells in alchemy are ass.
They are. I 100% agree. Maybe I can ask Sam to whip up a, or maybe hey, when Star gets back here, we'll ask him to whip us up an app for just the spells. like literally call it like a fucking call it custom spell list. There you go.
I really like alchemy. It looks really cool. I like that its theme's automatically dark, so I don't have to change that myself.
Right.
That's a pain in the rear.
Dark by default.
Hello?
Whoever the fuck
Left.
thought that light by default was a good idea, you're an idiot. It was
It was Jack.
Jack.
Okay. Why do I hear seagulls?
Because there's seagulls outside.
That's beautiful.
Can you ask them to put on push to talk?
I mean, that would be great, but I don't think they will. Honestly, I wish I could meet them, but I don't think I can.
Damn, that's very rude of them.
I know! They have, like, no respect for us. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, there's a lot of seagulls around. I also apparently have a nest of, like, smaller birdies, like, underneath our rafters right outside one of my windows. But I
And
have
you have your
no-
window
I
up?
hardly know her.
Or
Huh?
not up, yeah, sorry, yeah, and you have your window open?
Not that window. I have
Oh.
the other one open.
I'll be right back, I'm gonna grab a drink.
I like how alchemy automatically adjusts all of the. Once you enter in your stats, it
Hey, really
automatically
quick.
adjusts
Oh, sorry.
the abilities.
What's up?
Yeah.
But the proficiency bubbles are really small.
Has alchemy added the artificer yet?
Well, the reason they haven't
Last
is
time I went
because
on there.
Artificer isn't SRD.
Uh,
That's why it's not on there.
so no. So I still can't even really use it.
You can. I have to add like custom shit for it, but I'll make it work. Matter of fact, while I'm thinking about it, let's just go ahead and. You're what? Elf?
Yeah.
Do you want your last name? What's your character's last name on here?
I can just send you my sheet, can't I?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
I think it'd be faster than me dictating all of it.
Got it.
Cool.
Thank you. persuasion. The other thing too is I guess I can't add custom skills, which is really annoying. Hey, Alchemy, get on there.
Actually, that's really annoying. How do you do tools?
Sheer fucking willpower? I don't know.
Oh god. I already forget exactly what my values should be if they're not literally right there on my sheet.
Best thing I could say? Get some sticky notes and put them right on your monitor. Hey, Alchemy, if you're ever watching this, let us in. We got some ideas for you. What is your Steel Defender's max HP?
82.
Where do I find class features?
I have to add them to your shit.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, you've imported it from D&D Beyond. Did you import anything?
Not directly.
Then I have to add it manually.
Is it stupid that I'm doing this manually?
No, but I'll take
it's
care
fine.
of it.
It just takes a little bit longer.
Yeah.
I did my entire sheet manually too.
It looks a lot better when you do it manually, because D&D Beyond doesn't import properly.
Yeah, it doesn't like look pretty.
Mm,
But
and my
it's very
features
annoying.
tab-
It's very annoying if you have a lot of items, because you have to
Yeah.
write. Especially if you have like magic items and stuff that
and
you
stuff in
don't
the
have
bag
enough
of holding.
Right.
it's a lot. But you know, it works.
So for saving throws,
You're a cleric, so I think it's wisdom
Ow!
charisma, but I don't know off the top of my head.
Oh, would it on D&D Beyond? Would it be the two highlighted ones?
Yeah, it's the two with the bubbles next to them. Yeah.
Okay. It's wisdom and charisma. Gotcha.
Yep. Okay.
Now on
I've
the class
added
features.
all of that stuff onto Valeth's character sheet. I don't have the features yet. I'll have to add features and spells and shit later.
Where do you find your features?
There's a tab for, like, when you're editing your character, the tab for features. You can get proficiencies for armor, weapon, tools, languages, and saving throws, and then you add your class, racial, and feats.
Oh, I'm stupid. I'm looking on D&D Beyond for features.
Oh, that'd be under features and traits.
Yeah. I was just swiping through them. I forgot. I should have just checked the bubble. I forgot there was an entirely different section. What's exactly on my feet?
I'm gonna add my, put some pizza really quick, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start us back up.
I'll have to figure that out later. I will do feats because there's a manual. Not there. Maybe it is.
Artificers are really complex, so you'll still have to deal with your infusions privately.
Mm.
Okay.
Alright, features. Where do I put those in?
What?
Oh, class feet. I'm stupid.
You'll have to make a separate entry for each feature.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot, and it could be streamlined a lot easier. But I mean, what are you gonna do? Okay, so I think we're ready to go ahead and get back into this. Yeah.
Wait.
Now that everything's working
Yeah.
again.
Man,
Oh my god, my cat literally just said ow. Ow.
Wonderful. God, this is terrible. Okay. So, as I was able to sort of narrate, managed to make their way into the prison cell or holding cell where they found a new companion, Jira and Gemcrest's friend, as it was. And after some conversation, which you had all unfortunately missed, you managed to make your way out of the room and find a separate room entirely with what looks like 3 Githyanki and some equipment just lying around. It's here where... Oh. Caroline, can you, like, mention or call Tobias?
yeah, he's on his way back.
Wait, what do you mean he's on his way back?
Oh, he left.
That
He's
son of a
coming, though.
bitch.
Did he go to the store or something?
I don't know.
No, he didn't. He just went upstairs.
He's filing his taxes.
He's pulling his cock out! Alright. It gives me a notification whenever somebody joins in the session. Alekin, what do you mean by max number of cantrips?
Yeah. Like, once we hit max level, how many cantrips maximum are we going to have?
It's however
available to
many
us?
your class and features would allow you to have. So, like, if
Okay,
your
that's-
class, every class that has full casting and even half casters get their last cantrip at 10th level. Not half casters, just the third casters. They get their last cantrip at 10th level. So, unless you're multi-classing into another class that gets you cantrips, or if you're multi-class, or if you're taking a feature that gives you cantrip, that's it.
Okay. Alrighty. I need one of those, 4 chairs, the gaming chairs.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
These things help with back support so well.
I've heard those can actually be bad for your back.
Well, as someone who already has a back injury, and I do use support pillows. I mean, as
I
long
don't
as
know for
I'm
sure,
not
I'm no expert.
sitting in a chair that doesn't have lumbar support, it's fine. Because it's my lumbar that got injured. I got your photos.
A little longer then.
Man, your toes would be crusty. Oh, you got these crusty toes on my bed. This girl.
Listen, Kelia,
Yeah.
I know you're saying Tobias was just upstairs, but it's been like 5 minutes now. Like, can he finish up his wank?
I don't know.
Would you please
Oh my.
ask him that? Oh, there it is. Never mind. Welcome back. I'm glad you finally finished having a wank.
Well, thank you.
All right. So as it stands, in this room, as you all have finally taken care of the well, the 3 people that were in this room, the doors that were leading, there are a set of doors that lead out into the area you were before you entered the room with the fire, and as well as the treasure chest that Aaron, you were going to open up after Caroline a dagger into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sticks
Did it.
into the wood.
But
Aaron, just check
I-
if you can pull that out before you try to open the chest.
okay. Sam.
So, can Aaron pull a dagger out of a wooden chest?
Yeah, yeah.
100% not. He's a weak motherfucker, but he'll try.
Okay, make a strength check.
We'll be able. No,
Yeah,
you'll
let me-
be able to take it out.
It's a natural one.
That's not a natural 1. That's a total of 1. That
Oh,
was a 4 minus 3, my guy.
okay, my bad.
So, no, he can't. But you're still pretty confident that it's wood.
Okay.
You go to
I'll
open the chest.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The chest itself doesn't have a lock on it, or at least at one point it looks like it
Okay.
did have a lock on it, but it has been since busted open, and just used as a container.
From what? There was not like there was a fireball in his room.
It looks
was
like the lock
impressive.
was like physically broken off at some other point.
Ah, okay.
But you find all of your gear within it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hanging on the wall beside are whatever weapons you use.
Okay, by the way, I don't have the slingshot on alchemy. Just letting you know.
Slingshot.
I got you.
Slingshot.
You just like literally Bart Simpson.
Or, nah, I'm fucking. I don't know other people would slingshot. Nah, it's a slingshot. It's a hook shot. That's what I'm looking for.
Like from Zelda?
Yes.
Is that even a weapon? I thought that was like a borderline grappling hook.
Well, it is. I asked for one.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, we
There you
can add
go.
it later. And we can just pretend
And
that,
it's on
okay.
your character sheet now.
Nice.
It's called the Wayfinder's grappling hook. Or sorry, Wayfinder's
Whoa.
grappling rope.
I hardly know her.
I can't see it, but it probably loaded.
It's at the bottom of your equipment.
Well, I mean, it has loaded in.
My phone died.
It'll probably
Welcome.
load
You're back just in time.
Hmm.
Aaron got his equipment, and the combat has been subdued.
Okay.
Alright, so. As the area is now secure with all of your belongings, what's your guys' next plan of action after picking up your equipment?
So, why did this so-called friend of yours?
Well, he is, as we mentioned, in the gem that's like being worn by the guy.
Some dude on throne.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Have
we
you
can-
actually encountered anyone like that?
anyone like that would sit on a throne?
Yeah.
Fucking. Would I?
Say it again?
Would I have encountered someone who looks like they would sit on a throne?
Or with like a gem around their neck?
And not a porcelain one.
So, go ahead and make me a history check.
Okay. So I've now met them like personally.
Right.
20.
20. Okay. You don't know of anybody, like, personally, but you are familiar with this castle. You're only familiar with it because you've heard stories of a tyrant Githzerai who's kind of lost his fucking mind. Somebody who was cursed in some facet and has essentially been militarizing other people of his race. And a lot of his experiments that he's conducted on other people are typically like them trying to torture people out of wherever they're from so that he can find them and capture them to then conquer more. Whoever this dude is, he's just madly insane with the idea of owning or liberating, in quotes, everything. His name is Grizak, and this is his castle.
Yeah. Well, I've heard this tale of this crazy king, you know.
He would sit on the throne, I presume.
You do know that he is a Githzerai, but he's effectively adopted the ways of the Githyanki, only in a much more cruel fashion.
Crazy man. I
What
know.
was his name?
Be warned.
What was his name?
Grizak, Grezak.
So we're gonna call him Grease Sack, right?
Yeah, we're gonna go in Grace Egg.
God fucking damn it.
I don't know what you want from us, Rex. This is your fault.
I didn't intend for that, but okay. Like, I get it. I know why you're doing it. But also, I understand Matt Mercer's pain. Nobody will ever forget Jumanji Costco.
Jumanji Costco?
Yep.
I don't
His
know
name was
about this.
Jemedi Costco, and his players called him Jumanji Costco.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yep. And now I've got Grease Sack. Hick. Grease Sack the Mad King. Okay.
Sounds like a mad king.
I'd be
At
pretty
which
mad
point-
if my name was Grease Sack.
Yeah, I'd be pretty mad if people went around and called me Grease Sack, honestly.
At which point you hear Jiren from behind. And now that you understand why I want to leave, maybe we should, leave.
You're
Nah.
welcome to leave if you would like to. We're gonna continue on.
I'm just trying to convince you not to waste your lives away. But fine, I'll stand in the back.
You always do.
Of course, I'll patch you up when you're done. Speaking of, anybody need some patching up to do? Wounds need to be
Right now.
attended to, or... Ugh,
I'll take a little if you're offering.
Do you want me to neutralize your poison?
That's got that.
My poison? What do you mean?
He watches, he, cracks his fingers and pulls out his herbalism kit. He's gonna go ahead and tend to your poison condition.
Oh, thank you.
Which point... Okay, yeah. 15 is meter beat. So, you watch as he, takes up some really strange, it almost looks like a spongy kind of material. And as he squishes it, he drains whatever liquid was in it, which almost looks like a purplish red. He mashes it up with some herbs, and then he takes another, almost what looks like a marble of some kind, and breaks it into dust in his fingers, and as he smashes it and mixes it all around, he just serves it into your mouth. And you no longer are poisoned.
Okay. Nice.
Right then. And now for those wounds. And then he watches, he goes and starts to mend the wounds. Which point, he can do this up to 9 times in this day
Nine
with this
times. Goddamn.
with his kit. So,
Shit.
who needs healing and of what variant?
I'm chilling.
Okay.
I mean, I might take like
Control.
one heal.
Religion?
Illikin and Aaron need healing, yeah?
I need only a little bit.
Okay.
But...
I mean, I can heal myself.
Here you go, Jack.
Oh, I don't think casting spells to heal is the smartest.
Yeah, he doesn't have to cast spells for this.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. All right.
All right,
I'd rather not
so
waste spell slots.
He's going to patch you up, Aaron. You heal for 9.
Hey.
Illikin, you heal for 15.
Oh, nice.
Do you want
It's
more
all-
healing?
I mean,
Most of the points I lost earlier.
I'll take a little bit more.
So greedy.
Yeah,
You
I
heal for
feel
10.
very great. Yeah.
He's,
I'm good.
he's used his thing 4 times now. Illikin, anything else?
I think I can do. I need to wait. I need all the other peeps who need healing up next to me.
Well, are you gonna? What are you planning? Because I don't think anybody else really needs healing. I think it was just Aaron and
Okay.
you.
I mean, I'll take a tiny bit, but like,
Okay.
it's only like 20 HP.
Oh yeah.
I'll do.
He'll go ahead and give you 10.
First.
That's 5.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll do a first level cure wounds on myself.
Okay.
And I heal only 4.
Roll me D100.
Oh.
What'd you roll?
2.
Like 0, 0, and 2.
Yes.
Okay. So that nothing, surprisingly, nothing happens. But it feels like if you had targeted somebody else, you probably would have swapped positions with them.
Okay. And then a second level cure wounds for Aaron.
D100.
$78.
What was it?
78.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Oh,
Nice.
alright, and
At which point,
heals
Jiren
for-
chimes in. Maybe you should do a little bit less of that because you are really testing fate.
Aaron heals for 15.
Thank you.
Nice.
Maybe just let's not, please, because I don't need somebody's body parts just exploding out everywhere. Let's
It'd be
just.
kind of funny though.
Well, I don't have healing potions and don't know how to make them either, so it's my only option, unfortunately.
He holds
I
up his
don't
medkit.
like testing fate either.
I have another option.
Oh.
Regardless, if you're wishing to continue, you should continue now, or forever hold your peace. By the way, I'm assuming that the lack of guards is because the king is attempting to protect himself, so prepare to meet some fierce resistance.
Yes.
There.
So Rexel, I got a question.
What's up?
Valeth has like loose gunpowder, right?
Yeah,
I would
I would
somewhere,
imagine
like,
yes.
in one of my bag of holdings, so I can make my own ammo and shit.
If you're gonna start making your own ammo, you should probably start setting aside some money for that when you're in town to buy the materials for that. But otherwise, yes, I would assume you would have some from your previous trip.
Okay, can I just like build explosives?
I'm
Can I
gonna
just
say
do
you
that?
absolutely can certainly try. What I'm gonna do here is what kind of an explosive are you trying to make?
Probably just a hand grenade.
Okay,
Like, the
that'd be a
most
little
simple
too
kind.
complex, but you could
Well,
very
not-
easily
I'm
make something like
saying I can build like a U.S. Army standard fucking hand grenade. I'm trying
Right.
to build something that I throw and then it explodes.
it's not an MA. It's just yeah, okay.
Yeah,
um,
yeah.
Like, are you looking for something fragile so it explodes on impact? Or are you looking for something fuse based?
Probably explodes on impact.
Okay. Then
Like crafting shit, I can do that.
you have like with some cloth and paper to separate, and as well as flash paper because you would definitely have some of that, where it would cause an impact and cause the materials to kind of mix together and then explode in a. You need something more, but like if you had like glass to break up or shatter and then put it into this little package of yours, that could be a way to do this. If you have like bits of like rock or gravel that could be used as fragmentation, maybe that could work as well. It just depends on what kind of material you're looking for or we're looking to use.
I don't know what options I have because
I have ball bearings.
keep track of the random shit that Valeth would have to make stuff out of.
I would say you
I
could
have ball
definitely use ball
bearings.
bearings. If you're going to consume 50 of that, then you can
I
make
don't
a
have
grenade.
ball bearings.
I have ball bearings.
Oh, okay. So what I think I would do is just take like a glass jar
Mm-hmm.
and then put like the gunpowder on one side, flash paper, some sort of chemical reagent that'll catch fire. That
Yeah.
way, when I throw it, it'll explode on impact.
Yeah, absolutely. You can do that. I'm gonna
Right.
have you go ahead. It's more like trying to pack everything in using the tools you have, and it'd probably have to be a smaller like glass vial for the amount of ball bearings there are, but it's definitely possible.
I have 1,000 of them.
Well, my point though is like it has to be like a small enough area that builds up the pressure, so that once all of that pressure needs to escape somewhere, it breaks through the glass and sends everything flying.
Well, I mean, I'm more trying to focus on the actual blast than the little shards that get sent out.
The
So,
little
like-
shards that get sent out are usually the things that do the most damage.
I suppose, but if I'm using a glass jar, then inherently that will make shrapnel.
Also, I'm pretty sure using glass is a war crime.
Let
Wouldn't
me
it if
ask you a question. Do you think Valeth gives a single fuck about that?
That is fair. I
And
think
let me
this is
ask
our
you another
first.
question. How many other war crimes have we committed today?
Not that many.
I shot an unarmed prisoner who was tied up.
Okay, yes, that is a war crime. Like I said, not that many.
I'm gonna say go ahead and make me a skill check using your Tinker's tools.
Tinker's tools. Oh, I have a pretty high bonus with that. 19.
19. Okay. I'll say that for the purpose of this, go ahead and add like you managed to get it all like packed in there without hurting yourself or igniting anything. Easy enough to do. You've made yourself like a small like impact fragmentation grenade.
Cool. By the way, I don't know how this happened, but suddenly I'm over carrying capacity, even though I didn't add anything to my inventory.
D&D Beyond sucks. Just add it to your bag of holding. Nobody cares.
Yeah. I'm at it. I don't. What the fuck? What is my carrying capacity?
I don't know.
It says my carrying capacity is 135. Oh, I'm over by 2.46 pounds.
So,
Right.
as everybody else is healing and you're spending the time to do this, you'll throw it as an action, and it has a range of 20, 60, but you have sharpshooter, so it's a range of 60. And wherever it impacts, it will detonate in a 19. We'll say it's going to impact in a 10-foot radius.
And how much damage?
You're unsure, but you can estimate that it's some. Well, I'll just give it to you. It's gonna deal on its own. Probably 19. Probably closer to 2d8.
2d8. Okay. And I have how many of these?
Probably just the one for now.
Okay.
And then as you acquire more downtime, you can start making more.
Gotcha.
Okay. So, with all of that and your guys' stuff put together, what's the next plan of action?
Well, we have to figure out where the throne room is, probably. Probably. Unless we want to do like some sneaky shit and like try to enter from like somewhere else. But we still need to figure out where it is.
It's entirely up to you guys.
I don't know. Let's explore the floor.
Okay. So looking around the floor
Actually-
itself, what's that?
I was gonna ask Aaron if he knew where the throne room might be.
No idea. I've never been there.
Fair.
Okay. Looking around the room itself, as you are kind of, well, the room itself, the floor. There's one other doorway you guys haven't checked out yet, with doors that are closed that were on the other side of the area where you came up from the stairs. You do see that there is a you do see that there is a what looks like almost like a set of stairs that lead from within that room upwards elsewhere, but it is crumbling apart and damaged. You don't know where that would lead to, other than probably the next floor up. And beyond that, you do see the hall itself, but there could be some more room above. Otherwise, the only actual way you could go at this current time is into the last set of doors on the second floor. Is that where you guys want to go?
Does it look like that area is like trafficked? Like,
Make a survival
is
check.
it? Okay. Okay. That's a choice. It's an 8.
Hard to tell. Hard to tell.
Yep. I tried.
Yeah.
So,
You tried. I'm sorry.
no, it's fine.
It's
Someone
possible that something could have been like running in that direction or traffic through that way, but it's also just as likely that anything could have gone outside and moved along with the other soldiers you guys saw earlier. So it's entirely up in the air. You don't know.
That's fair. Okay. Anyone who's against going into the last set of doors?
Jaren raises his hand.
Okay. Well, yeah. Let's go then.
All
All
right.
right, let's keep going.
Who's going first? Or who's going to be the one that opens the door?
Jack.
Yeah, okay. Jack is the one that opens the door. Fine. As he
Yep.
pulls open the double door that's there, there's nothing else in the room. You can see the room itself is somewhat empty. There's a part of the wall that's collapsed in, but it does make a rough path that could get you up to the third floor in this room. As you look toward the stairs once were that would lead out, this is just a wall that leads into this room. There's no other walls other than the walls of the the far back wall. There's the right wall, which is kind of collapsing inward, as well as the back wall. And then there's no wall on the left side, and it looks like there once was railing, and then stairs leading upward that direction. But the stairs have since been replaced by the damaged, collapsing piece.
I see.
You make way up to the next floor?
Yeah.
Okay. As you climb up the kind of rocky terrain that's there and making your way up to the next floor, you look around and can see the entire floor itself is a solid piece, though part of the floor inside looks like it has, in the center of this next room, looks like it itself is kind of almost like dipping in, like there's no support underneath it, which you saw previously in the last room. Though it doesn't look like it's crumbling, it looks like it could potentially be structurally unsafe. Other than that, you do see that in this room there are a number of what look like really faded and almost ruined, effectively, paintings that are hung up along the wall in different areas, as well as a set of doors, though one of them is off and to the side while the other is closed. Looking
Is it
around, sorry. Also, there's one more thing. Looking around the rest of the room, you can see where the hallway continues down. In the first floor, it follows the same path on the third floor.
Is it possible to look into that other room, like
Yeah.
through the broken door?
Without stepping in the center too, you can make your way around the room if you'd like. Are you doing this quietly or stealthily, or are you just going?
I'm doing it quietly.
Okay, go ahead and make me a stealth check. 15. Okay. So as you make your way around the structurally damaged parts and look inside the room around, you can see what looks like a giant bed, a chest on the side, a number of tables, as well as a dresser, and a completely like shattered broken mirror on the armoire. You also notice that the roof in here looks like it itself is kind of held up by different things that have been stacked on top of the upper end of the bed frame.
Damn.
Good time for the random storm.
Is
I could not have timed that better.
there like anything of like anything that grabs my attention in the room?
Make a perception check.
I will do that. Fuck. 11.
There's nothing necessarily shiny in this room, aside from maybe like the reflection of the light from the different like cracked bits of mirror that are on the wall. But you do see there is a chest. You'd see that it does have a lock on it, and you can see that inside the room there's of course the dresser. But otherwise there's not really anything just from the doorway that you can that really grabs your attention.
Okay. I'll like walk back towards the rest of the group
Okay.
and relay that there was a bedroom with a chest and a broken mirror and the ruined roof.
So you're saying your friend isn't in there?
Yes.
That's unfortunate.
Well, unless... Probably not.
Unless?
Well, unless, like, the gem is not on the person on Grisak.
Probably unlikely. He doesn't like to have his own, like, personal things away from him. He's incredibly possessive.
Sounds like someone else would know.
I wouldn't put it past him, honestly, to be wearing it, even if he slept. Assuming he sleeps.
Well, for
Well,
one,
yeah.
I think I'm down to find out where he is specifically.
Right.
Well, then we should continue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moving beyond this room down the hallway itself, and it's a long hallway just in this one area that looks to be headed towards a wall that itself is kind of crumbling a bit in places, which oddly enough works to your benefit, as you can hear what's happening on the other side of the wall with the opening. Arya, you pick up the most of the conversation, so I'll relay this as though you can translate, in the sense that you don't really understand what's happening or what's being said, but you do hear something happening as though somebody is speaking in a really kind of commanding tone. You hear the footsteps of people that are moving around there, and you hear what sounds like somebody yelling out across the courtyard. But a lot of that is blocked off by the wind if you're standing outside. So all of you hear this because you're inside. The hallway itself is pretty lackluster. Do you guys just continue down the hall?
Yep.
Okay. What was the marching order?
I think it was Jack first, and then
Caroline.
Yeah, I'll be up there.
Okay. Goran, would you be one of the next few ones, or would that be Arya, because Arya's hearing this?
I can also probably hear it just because of my hearing.
Yeah, probably. I'll give this to you then. I'm gonna need you Jack and Caroline to go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw.
A dex save.
Is this
How do you
a
feel
an
about
effect I can see?
It is as soon as you hear the click. So yes, you have
Is
advantage.
it a charm?
It is a trap.
How the fuck?
Nice.
Well, I doubt you're gonna make a dex save against a charm.
Well, you never know.
Like, let me just dodge this music I'm hearing.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't hear you, Bard.
Ah, that's annoying.
18.
What'd you
But I
say?
do get
18.
18 succeeds. Natural 1 fails, by the way. And then Goran, what'd you roll?
13.
13 fails. Okay, so
is it area effect?
you watch as a number of
I
you don't
can't-
exactly know what it is, but of the three of you, one of you triggered the tripwire that none of you spotted.
Yeah. That's fair.
3, 6, 9, 13.
Where are we right now?
We're like further up in the castle.
And then
We're
what's our
trying
current
to
mission?
find the king.
27.
Ah, cool.
Our mission is to save Spot.
So
Yeah.
Yeah,
the three
did
of you.
Aaron get us stuff back?
So the,
Yeah.
Cool.
Caroline, you
Yeah.
failed. You take 36 points of slashing damage from the shrapnel that is exploded out into your direction. The
Okay,
rest
do
of
I
you
get
take
to
half
use
of that, which is
evasion?
18.
18. Cool.
Wiener.
As you hear the click before anybody else really does and manage to barely react out of the way. With that, you do hear that the conversation does kind of stop from the other side of the wall as your presence has been alerted to everyone else.
Did we all take 37 points of damage?
Well, it was 36, and it was halved because you succeeded. Oh, no, wait, you failed, didn't you? 13
Yeah.
failure, yeah, so 36.
I take 18.
You take 18 because
Did
you
I
succeeded.
take damage?
No, you did not.
Okay.
Okay. And with that, the conversation stops. What do you do?
Find traps.
Make an investigation check.
After we've set it
Where-
off.
So, since I came into this late, where is this conversation coming from?
The hallway on the third floor leading into a room what sounds like people were shouting. One person talking with a very authoritative tone, but
So-
now the talking has stopped.
Just to clarify what I'm trying to do, I'm gonna keep moving forward and check for traps.
Yeah, of course, I figured. Investigation.
Where
check.
is- Where is that?
22.
22,
Nat
okay.
20.
Where's what?
Where is it in relation to us?
The
Where-
conversation is ahead of us.
But
Yeah.
ahead of you, yeah. Ahead of you, behind a wall.
Wall
with-
from here?
Yeah.
How
So
far
then-
down the hall?
Well, at this point, it would have been probably about 60-ish feet when the trap was triggered. And then the conversation stops. You do still hear one other person giving what sounds like some kind of a command, but then after that, there's nothing.
And
Okay.
can I see the door that it's coming from? Like that.
Yeah,
We
you
would
can
be
see the
going
door,
through?
yeah. On that wall with the door is where there's crumbling on the walls, which is why you can hear everything.
I want to. Thinking this was the early warning. I'm gonna run up to the door.
Okay, you run up to the
Because
door.
now I believe our cover is blown.
All right, cool. Running up to the door. If you're going to. Sorry, excuse me. There we go.
Let me see if I
Um,
make it there first.
You make it there. There's no trap that you
Okay.
trigger additionally. It was the one. Go on. You're like, wait, and he doesn't trigger any traps. So everybody's like, all right, cool. Do you open the door?
Can I cast darkness, like, and basically on the door and then open it?
Yeah. If that's the plan that you want to go for, yeah. There's two doors, so technically you have to target one or the other because if they move, the field will move slightly with it. But yeah, you can do that.
Well, can I just target the floor in the middle of it,
You can do that too, yeah.
or even just like the floor slightly behind it?
Like on the other side of it, you have to be able to see it.
Well, yeah. Could I just like cast it as it's opening? Racial feature?
In
Does that
this,
help at all?
no, it doesn't. In this instance, I'm gonna say no. It's one or the other.
Okay. Well, then just pick a random door. I don't give a shit.
Well, you can target the floor. I said that's fine.
Oh yeah, floor. Do the floor.
All right,
then.
so
Yeah.
you darkness on the floor. The aura appears, and the door opens, where you can see there are 6 different individuals with crossbows drawn, and one individual who's standing on top of a space that looks like a kind of like a throne, if you would, because you've seen it before. This individual, cameras are live. I don't know if you know that, but there you go. Or at least these isn't, but yours is. Who has a longbow pointed at the door as well. Of everybody that's looking in there, nobody can see anything, and thus cannot release their arrows as soon as you open the door, but he will still release his arrow, so it's an attack at you at disadvantage. Okay, even with a disadvantage, that's a 24 to hit.
Well, son of a bitch.
You are going to take 9 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
and I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
That's
Well, wait.
That's a 15.
Let me be the rules lawyer here. Was he within 60 feet?
Yes.
Okay, then yes. Need a dex.
Yeah. 15.
Fail.
Failure?
I also failed.
Grand. Okay. So, go ahead and roll the damage.
Let me get my d10s out.
Where is it? Okay. Um, 5, 9, 12. You take 12 points of psychic damage.
They take 16 points of cold damage.
16 points of cold. I'll mark that off. Actually,
And then I would like to telepathically tell everyone 7 enemies, 1 is our target.
easy enough to do. As you look down at the arrow that you were struck with, by the way, that looks like a piece of brain that's literally attached to the arrow. It looks...
With brain arrows.
Yes. For the purpose of this, you cannot be hidden from him. At this point,
darkness doesn't help against him anymore.
As if at this point you watch as he grins and goes, "Spotted you, trespasser! Come along in." And he jumps down, drawing another arrow, and everybody roll. Well, actually, for the sake of this, because of time constraints, that's where we'll go ahead and end the session.
Fuck you. Fuck you, I want to see this.
As this individual, along with 6 others in this chamber, have crossbows drawn, ready to fire at anything, and he himself has drawn another arrow and is ready to fight whatever the fuck comes his way. He does have his giant fuck-off lance across his back, by the way. He's also, and I feel like I should mention this, he is the person you witnessed in your vision, and the gem that holds Spot is around his neck. You do, in fact, see that.
My fucking question for next time is like, why the fuck does he have specifically Spot? What does Spot do? Why is he so important?
You don't know?
Nothing. It's, well, we do know, because Void.
Yeah, and I'm cool as hell, dude.
It put one of his souls into the gem.
Well,
because
he's asking.
The rest of his souls were like.
I think what Starry's asking is why this dude, why Spot?
Yes.
But we know
Like,
why.
is it only
Okay,
Spot?
well,
Is it
that's
only Spot. There has to be
The
something.
answer is because the dice god said, or the card god said so.
I will give you a hint.
because
I'll give you a
Riley said
hint. There's a reason why it's limbo.
well, yeah. That
Duh.
There you
That's
go.
more confusing. Yeah,
I am a god. That's weird.
a girly pop. No.
Yeah, I am a chaos girly pop for real.
How low can you go?
So dumb. And with that, we'll go ahead and, like I said, hold this off until next time. So for the sake of this,
Bye-bye.
yeah, I realized because the system wasn't, or because our session was kind of fucked up because of the recording not recording you
Mhm.
guys. I gotta ask, was the recording still capturing everything that was background music before you guys couldn't be heard?
I'm not sure.
No idea.
I
Give me
didn't.
a
When I
second.
checked it, I didn't hear any.
So it was just my voice?
I think so.
Damn. For a second I got excited because that meant that I could put them on separate tracks, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So,
Guys,
is what it is. What's up, Starry?
do people want to like get together and keep playing games like early July? Because I'm going on a cabin trip next week and I'm busy this weekend. So early July from I believe 3rd of July,
Let-
which is
let me-
Monday,
let
and
me-
forward.
Let me time this out really quick. We are still live. Well, hold on to that for just 1 second. I'll end the
Yeah.
stream here. Thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate you hanging out with us, and hopefully we'll catch you next week. Assuming
Penis.
we are,
Yes.
assuming we're all
Penis.
here. We should have most of our party here. Straight into comment next session. Have a good one, everyone. Penis and bye.
Penis.
Wieners.
Cock and balls. Cock and ball torture?
Talking
Yeah,
ball.
man.
Epic.
Well, now you
Jesus
have to show
Christ.
them you're talking about it. You can't say you
No.
left.
Better